Good morning. Today is Monday, October 10th, and I'm out of town, but we're pre-recording so you can have this lesson on time. And I'm really excited because last week, October 3rd, we started to learn the Awakening the Soul Qigong movement form. Such a beautiful form, and working with heart energy and the energy of unconditional love, opening our hearts to the world and the universe, the heavens, and receiving that energy into our minds and bodies and spirits. I hope that by now you have gotten in touch with me to receive the details by email or text or over the phone. The details about the two videos that give you a beautiful introduction to Qigong Master Li Junfeng. He has a beautiful spirit. He's a wonderful teacher. He's in his 80s. I hope you've had a chance to watch those, but if you haven't, please get in touch with me. My email address is joy, J-O-Y, the letter C, black, @gmail.com, joycblack@gmail.com, or you can text or call 804-971-7135. 971-7135. I really want you to see these two specific videos. One of them is 3 minutes and 15 seconds, and the other one is 4 minutes and 55 seconds. I will also send you how to get to a video on his website, which is a little longer, but it shows the most beautiful demonstration of this whole form. We're just going to be learning a step or two at a time. I don't want you to see that because I think it really will inspire you to be happy that you're learning this, that you're with us. So please get in touch if you haven't already. But before we begin, before we pick up to review what we did last week on October 3rd and to learn a little more, I want to, let me check my time. I want to get us warmed up, grounded and warmed up. So we're seated in our chairs for grounding, feet flat on the floor. Your hands and arms can rest on your thighs, your knees. Back is straight but not stiff. Shoulders are down. Don't hunch your shoulders. Okay. Just have a soft gaze, unfocused gaze on the floor in front of you, and imagine yourself to be the most beautiful, stately tree. Your trunk of your tree is your body. And put your awareness on your breathing, just normal breathing in and out through the nose. Unless you're really congested, please try to breathe in and out through the nose. And now put your awareness on the soles of your feet where they touch the floor. And let your tree grow some roots from the soles of your feet deep into the floor, down through the subfloor, and into the earth below. Grow your roots deep and wide, deep, 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 all the way to the center of the earth if you want to. We're using our mind-body connection, whatever the mind thinks the body responds to. So grow some roots. And then you can stop the roots. And just as a tree would take in water through the roots into its trunk, we want to invite the healing earth energy to rise up through our roots. This is an infinite supply of wonderful energy for our bodies, this earth energy. Invite it to rise up through your roots and into the soles of your feet. And let this earth energy fill your toes, your arches, your ankles, your heel. Let it rise up into your lower leg. We want this energy in every cell, skin cells, muscle cells, bone cells, blood vessels, fascia, filling with beautiful, healing, stabilizing earth energy. We're connecting ourselves to the earth. We are grounding to the earth, which is very stabilizing. And the earth energy keeps coming up because it's infinite. It's always there for us. Rising up now into our knees, rising up into our thighs, into every cell, into our hips, our butt, our lower back, our lower belly. Keep breathing. Tune in to the bottom half of your body, which is now filled with earth energy. And just see if you notice a difference. The bottom half of my body, just to share, feels heavier, but stable and heavy, filled more than it was before. And if you don't sense that, no worries. If you intended to bring earth energy into your body, then it came in and you were grounded. And the more you practice grounding, the more you will likely be able to sense this energy as it moves into and through the body. More you practice, just, a couple minutes a day will help you gradually learn to bring healthy energy in, release negative energy, clear and fill, balance. So we're grounded. It's a very stabilizing thing to do. And you can do this tree root grounding practice seated in a chair like we are now, or standing, either one. Grounding is so important. It really does bring stability. And a couple of ways to use it, practical ways to use it, are when you're on an airplane traveling. As soon as you first get in your seat and you're able to not deal with people crossing over you or that kind of thing, do this practice. Bring that earth energy up from Richmond, Virginia, into the lower part of your body. And you're grounded there on the tarmac in Richmond. And then as you fly either direction, about every hour, 45 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, whatever, when you think of it, in your seat, reground again, down to the center of the earth at whatever place you are, Chicago, New York, over the Atlantic. Send your roots down, bring up earth energy from that position into your body. So you are connected to earth energy wherever you are. Keep on flying another hour. Maybe you're in another airport, ground there. Do that as you travel in either direction, and it really can help offset some jet lag. It also keeps you more stable, and it keeps you feeling centered. The other way that I use it, we have stairs in my house, and it's especially, it's easier to go up than to go down in terms of balance. And so whether I'm going up or down, I pause just a moment, I ground myself, and when I feel that connection deep below me in the earth, I'm more stable, and I go up the steps more easily or down the steps more easily in terms of my balance and my stability. It doesn't mean I don't use a railing. It just means my body is more upright. I'm not wobbling. I don't feel weak, as weak. We all have different ailments. I have arthritis in my knees. So it's just very real and very practical, and I urge you to use grounding. If you are about to go into a stressful event, a business meeting, a counseling session, whatever it may be, the grocery store, just pause a moment, quickly ground yourself, and go into it in a balanced state. That's the wonder of grounding. And the more you practice grounding, you don't have to take as long as we just did. You have the intention, your mind-body connection is set, you feel that connection, and you're grounded. So I urge you to work with grounding. Okay, we are going to be working a lot with our heart, and with flexibility, flexing the spine, as you know from last week. So let's do just a little bit of spinal cord breathing. Same position in the chair. Arms up, gentle fists. Inhale, open the front of the spine. So we open the chest. Don't bend your head or your back too much. You know your limits, respect them. And then exhale, opening the back of the spine. Inhale. Go at your own pace. I may be going too fast or too slow for you. Exhale. Spinal cord breathing. Breathing through the nose. One more. Very good. Okay, if you need to shake out your arms, do that. Remember that if your arms got tired during that you don't have to keep them up here, that you can lower them. Okay, take some of the pressure off. But the more you practice it, the stronger your arms will get, and the more easily you will be able to hold them up in time. The other thing to remember that we've talked about is that we want to initiate arm movements from the shoulder blade. Remember, we did this, I think, the first week, where we hold the arm at a natural level and then we push with the shoulder blade. And see how much just moving the shoulder blade can move the arms? It can carry some of the weight and take some of the pressure off this muscle, these muscles. So I urge you to, when we get in this position, to start, get a connection with your shoulder blades and let them close, let them open, close the shoulder blades, initiate your movement from the shoulder blades, open the shoulder blades. It will help your arms do a little more. Just a reminder. And the last thing that I want to mention again is we're working with heart energy in this form. So the heart meridian, which are the special acupressure and acupuncture points that create a line that lead to the organ, they start in the pinky finger on each hand. There are two heart meridians, one from the left pinky finger up the arm into the heart, one from the right pinky finger up the right arm into the heart. So we do a lot of arm movement in this form, and by virtue of that, we're stimulating the heart meridian, which helps the heart. We also do a lot of mind-body work. We tune into our heart, we go there, we open our heart, we receive into the heart. All of that is the mind talking to the heart, and the heart will respond. And then the heart also responds to any movement of its meridian, any stretching where we stretch the fingers, anything like that helps the heart. So let's begin. Let's see. We're going to rehearse. We're going to just practice what we learned last week, the introductory movement for this form called the Zhongtian movement. Zhongtian movement. I'll demonstrate it once and then we'll repeat it together. Raise the hands, palms together, up to the face. Slightly open the hands, okay? Inhale and blow. A gentle blow. And then close the hands and rotate with the left palm facing your face. Left palm moves up to the forehead while the right palm moves down. Right palm stops in the lap, palm up. Then the left palm slowly moves down the body with the intention of purifying, clearing, cleansing, purifying the body to receive this beautiful energy. And the left hand sits in the right hand, on top of the right hand, and the thumb tips come together. That's the Zhongtian movement. So let's start from this position. Put your awareness on your breathing. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's begin. Hands come together, move up to in front of the face. Slightly open the palms. Inhale and gently breathe out into the palms. Close the palms. Rotate so the left palm faces the body. Right palm faces out. And then separate. The left palm comes up to the forehead while the right palm goes down to the lap and it lands palm up. Now, as we slowly lower our left hand along the body, our intention is to purify our bodies to receive this beautiful heart energy, awakening the heart. And the left palm lands in the right palm, both palms up, thumbs touching. Okay, let's do it again. I'm only going to call out a couple of things this time. Awareness on breathing. Begin. Up to the face. Inhale, gently blow. Close, rotate, so left palm faces me, right palm faces out. Separate, left palm up to the forehead, right palm down, right palm facing up in my lap. My intention as my left hand glides down the body is that I am purifying myself to receive this beautiful heart energy. And my left palm lies on top of the right palm, both palms facing up, and touch the thumb tips. If your shoulders are tight or tense, or if they're raised up, relax them. Nothing should be stiff. Nothing should be forced. One more time, I'm not going to say any words this time, except to get us focused on our breathing. Begin. One more time, no verbal guidance from me, and then we'll move to the next step. Begin. Relax your body. Breathe. Feeling clear and purified and ready to begin to work with heart energy. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate and talk through step one, which is called opening the heart, movement one. So this is where we ended after the Zhongtian movement. We're going to slowly lift the elbows and the hands forward, all soft muscles. And when we get to this position, slowly separate the hands. Lean the body back and raise the toes. Inhale. And then exhale. Come forward, raise the heels. Inhale, raise the toes, go back. Exhale, raise the heels, come together. Opening the heart. Now, a couple of important points. Let's look just at the body movement. We started from the Zhongtian position. Notice how my back and neck and head are straight. I'm going to raise up and then inhale, lean back, keeping my back straight, opening the arms, lifting the toes. Then exhale, heels up, come together, keeping the back straight. Soft muscles. Remember to start at the shoulder blades. Unless, if that messes you up, let it go. But that's very helpful to me. If it's too much to coordinate feet and arms and breathing at the start, just work from the hips up. We'll add the feet later. So we would go inhale, lean back, exhale, lean forward. Inhale, soft arms and elbows and hands, lean back. Exhale, lean forward. It's similar to spinal cord breathing. But we don't push. We don't push back as far in this. And we've got the foot movement. So let's add the feet. Toes up. Exhale, heels up. Toes up. Heels up. Toes up. Heels up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Now, the reason I want you to watch these videos is I want you to feel the energy that Master Li radiates. It's a beautiful energy. It's definitely heart energy. One of the videos briefly tells you the story of his life. And in a nutshell, he was very successful as a wushu coach in China, winning national and international competitions. And then at a certain point in his coaching career, he also made movies for about 3 years, was very successful there. And one day he just realized that that success was filled with stress, and he stopped, he gave it all up, and he put together these groups of beautiful Qigong movement forms that are all about unconditional love. And he's been traveling the world teaching ever since then about unconditional love, heart energy, and a lot of the forms are for other parts of the body too. And they're especially beautiful, but they're all about unconditional love. He's teaching online now, but I want you to watch the video that I'll send you the information for that's on his website that shows the demonstration. He and his daughter are doing it. And the reason that's important is, in addition to the movements, the breathing, and the mind, body, and intention, there are contemplations that he's written for each of these movements. So I want to read you the contemplation for this first movement, opening the heart. But if you watch the video, it's so nice to hear someone reading the contemplation while Master Li and his daughter are doing the movement. So, opening the heart. In the core of the soul that yearns to be free shines the light of a gentle moonbeam, piercing the daunting darkness of illusion, lightly caressing the heart open to see a sky so clear, air so refreshing. It is so familiar, though still a memory. Questions arise. What lies beyond? Is it just a moonbeam? Will it stay a wish? Nourished by intention, blessed by sweet effort, with a little bit of faith and a pure sense of wonder, ever so gently, ever so slowly, the moon of the heart is revealed. So that is the contemplation for step one. And as we progress further along, I'm going to try to arrange it that as we just do the movements one after another without stopping, that this can be playing in the background for us to hear while we do the movements. Okay, how are we doing on time? I think I'm going to show you the next movement, movement number 2, and we will start learning it next week. So let's do a little bit of movement number 1 together, and then I will move right into showing you movement number 2. So we're starting from the Zhongtian position. Awareness on the breathing. We're preparing, clearing, purifying to receive this heart energy. Raise the arms. I'm sorry. Yeah, raise the arms. Inhale, toes up. Exhale, toes down, keeping the head and back straight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now movement 2, receiving. Love descends on me. So I start from this point, after movement 1, I come down, rotate over my fingertips, come up, extend, and my chest is open. My chest feels big. I look up at the heavens. My arms feel long. My hands feel strong and big. I'm extending my fingers, which is stimulating that little pinky finger. My fingers are long. There's a lot of power, a lot of chi, energy coming in. And it's moving from my heart down my arms into my hands and fingertips. And then back from my fingertips and hands through my arms into my heart. Remember, you can adapt by doing this. So that's the position. That's all there is to the next step. But it takes, there's a lot of mind-body work. So I really want you to see the whole movement form on his website. So you see the flow of it and the beauty of it. And you can have a sense of that as you learn each little step that we're going to put together. So our time is up today. Thank you for being with us. And I'll be back in Richmond on the 17th if anybody wants to come to church.